Nick speaking, and welcome to this video. Right, another little update on my Ultramarines Help for Heroes bikes. This is for the Army charity. I won't talk about that too much because I just talk about it on every video. But effectively, there's a link in the description below. Go and check that out. It's got all the information on there, and you can buy tickets, only £2 each, and it is a worldwide raffle. Anyway, yes, so I've been working on these bikes. I've done roughly about 8 hours work since the previous video. Continued base coating, which was primarily just the gold. That's on the crest and a few skulls and stuff. And then I've been doing some washes. So let's have a closer look. Hopefully the lighting and everything's not going to wash out too much of the work that I've done. Okay, so first of all I went over the metal, and what I did over that bolt gun is I gave it 2 washes of Nuln oil, but they were both watered down. I like using watered down washes mainly because I find it's easier to control, especially when I'm sort of washing all over. Now on the blue has been washed in the recesses, but I didn't water that down because that was just line sort of washing as such. And I used the Nuln oil 50-50 mix with Nuln oil and whatever it's called, Draken Half Nightshade. There you go. So yeah, I used a mixture of those 50-50 mixture and went into all the recesses of the blue. And then when that was done, I went over with some watered down sepia wash. And just went over some of the areas with the sepia wash. Hopefully that's coming out on the camera there. There's a skull in there. I'm going to be painting that white eventually. You can see I've done the little, whatever they're called, the gun rail billets gold. Hopefully that's picking up. There you go, just on the bolters there. I'm going to eventually be painting the casing of these guns red, so that will hopefully bring out a little bit more detail. But the bikes are all in exactly the same position, so they're all up to that level. And then on the men, I'll show you a couple of these guys. The wash is slightly wet, actually, I can just see that, so I was only just finished. But yeah, effectively I've gone in now and get that to focus. Hopefully you can see in the recesses there, it's much darker now with that wash that I've done. I've also washed all the metal, like I said, exactly the same when he's on the bikes. That's the gold skull on the back there, and the skull on the front I'm going to be painting white, like so. On all of the guns I've gone in with the sepia around the sort of gun barrel area, just to give it that sort of little bit of depth really. That's the guy that's sitting backwards, this is the guy that's standing up. Obviously next up it's going to be the highlighting, but before I do the highlighting I'm going to do the green trim on the shoulder pads, and I'm going to do the red casing before I actually do the highlights, because I'd like to get all the base colours down. And the reason why I left the red trim on the bolt guns and stuff was because I basically thought it'd be easier to wash them without the red in the way really. That's the plasma gun, I haven't done too much work on that. Focus. So I've still got the plasma effect to do, but again that's just been washed there. Backpacks, etc. So yes, starting to take shape now. Okay, so like I said, I'm going to lay down the casing red, and then I'm going to do the green trim on the shoulder pads, and then I'm going to start highlighting. I'll probably highlight the metalwork first, so I'll go over all of the edges of the metalwork with mithril silver, do some edge highlighting, and then I'll be highlighting the blue after that. So still loads of work to do, but they're starting to take shape now. I'm quite happy how they're looking. Yeah, so like I said, there's a link in the description below where you can potentially win this bike unit plus all the other awesome units that we have for the army. So please go and check the link out and donate as much as you can. We would really appreciate it. Tell all your friends about it. If you don't want to win the army, still tell your friends about it. Still donate, because obviously we just want to raise as much money as we can for the Help for Heroes charity, which is an awesome charity. Okay, so that's it from me. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next update.